Guys, I put my earrings back in. I just feel naked without earrings. It's such a weird thing, but I can tell. My body senses when I don't have earrings in. Anyways, it's no surprise here that most days I wake up and I choose sassy. But the people in today's video, they woke up and chose revenge. My dad had an old truck parked on the back of our property that someone kept stealing small parts from. The cap, the rotor, points, etc. We wired it to an electric fence power supply. One evening, we heard a bunch of yelling and swearing and went back there, and the guy left us some free tools. Yeah, that'll do it. It's like setting up a mousetrap, but for humans. That sounds like something out of the Saw movies. If they do another Saw movie, they should literally make a human in like a life-size mousetrap. And they have to like get to the piece of cheese. But I'm saying like it would be something else. You know what? My mind is in a very strange place today. I moved to America to be with this guy. Let's call him Richard. Richard happened to work at the same big box store as my friend Jay, and one day when I came to meet Jay from work, a coworker innocently said, "Are you looking for Richard? He's staying with his girlfriend." Me. I'm his girlfriend. Now, another thing you should know about Richard is he bought his toothbrushes wholesale and lived in the grungiest apartment ever. I cleaned every inch of that bathroom, toilet included, with each and every one of those remaining toothbrushes, documenting every step with photographs. Then I rinsed them in the toilet and put them back in the box, and I packed my stuff and left. 10 years later, when I'd calculated he was on the last brush, I sent him the pictures. 10 years later. Imagine that. What a lovely reunion. Hey! So good to hear from you. How are you? I'm fine knowing that you brushed your teeth for the last decade with some toilet toothbrushes. Sprite, no caffeine. Sprite has no caffeine? Why is this surprising to me right now? My friend Sprite kept getting stolen even though she wrote her name all over the can. Finally, after the 5th time it happened that she got a habanero, cut it open and rubbed it all over the top of the can and left it in the fridge. We found out who the thief was when that afternoon we hear the office drama queen shriek in her cubicle and run to the water cooler. She never stole anything again. Stop stealing people's stuff. That would burn. I feel it on my lips just thinking about it. I've told this one before, but it makes me happy, so I will retell it. Do your thing. Do your thing. I had a boss 7 to 8 years ago who I hated. She was the fakest and most entitled person I had ever met. She decided that she didn't like the smell of microwave popcorn. That is the best smell in the world. Melting butter. So good. She waved her magic office wand and had it banned. What a shame. Fast forward a month or so, I was browsing Amazon and found one of those USB sticks that emits a smell when plugged in. The smell of buttered popcorn. I bought it, plugged it into the back of her computer, and she had the sweet smell of Pop Secret in her office for 6 effing months. She complained almost every day. It is the sweetest revenge I've ever tasted. That is wild that you found that. And all of this over something as simple as microwaved butter popcorn. Like, there's actually people out there who don't enjoy that smell. It's phenomenal. I found out my then boyfriend was cheating on me, and he threw my dog across the room when we were discussing what he had done. I moved out immediately, more for hurting my dog than anything. So as I was moving out, I took his entire, can I say the word? Corn collection, adult video entertainment, and microwaved them one by one. What? It only takes 3 seconds each. I don't want to test that theory. Took me about an hour to go through them all. I put them back in the case, then back where they belonged. Not sure if the microwave was still usable, did not really care. He was also a manager at a restaurant and would bring home tons of food. They had really nice coolers that the food came in, so I called the GM and explained I had moved out and that I wanted to return the boxes. He lost his job, Then I was getting collection calls for him. Gave him the new girl's work and personal numbers so that they could find him. Wow, that is some sweet revenge on a cheater. That's a lot. You did a lot there. And you know what? You throw my dog, I'd do the same, probably do worse. We got some Gatorade. Yo, let's settle the debate. What's the best color Gatorade? Put it in the comments. Orange is my favorite, and apparently everyone hates orange. Orange and then blue. Yellow, throw up. That tastes like Lysol. But let me know what you guys think. Not me, but for my wife. When we were younger and kind of on hard times, she took a pretty shabby job at a local factory. The first 2 weeks she was there, she had her lunch stolen at least 5 or 6 times, even open drinks. I was pretty pissed. A lot of times I would grill for her or make her lunch and she was going hungry. One night I bought a big ass Gatorade and a box of those women's laxatives, both red in color. Couldn't tell the two were mixed, but we found out who the thief was. How do you live with yourself going to work in a factory and taking someone else's lunch, knowing it's not yours, knowing someone took the time to buy the food and cook the food, and then you're gonna eat it and pay no money, just casually, every day, 5, 6 times. Shame. I love guessing what the story is based off these little like preview pictures, like a light switch. Like, what the heck? Grounded yet again by my angry dad for breathing whilst his ball game was on. That is not where I thought this was going. I was stuck in my bedroom, bored witless. For something to do, I flicked the light switch on and off. Pre-mobile era, folks. We had to make our own fun. It was then I discovered that this made a loud buzzing static interference on the TV in the lounge. Cue the next 5 years of petty revenge. Angry dad never figured out why we had such a bad TV signal at the game time. He never connected it with me being sent to my room and flicking the light switch every few minutes, reveling as he yelled futilely at the static dancing across the TV. What is this word? That's, yeah, you don't mess with any sports fans game time. Like that, they take it very seriously. The same way with video games. Like unplugging a video game or something. I've seen some meltdowns. Like not with anyone I know, but I'm saying video. Like TikToks. Ooh, we got some girls fighting. My mom and her friend had a massive fight, and my mom's friend sent a letter to my mom scolding her and pretty much saying, we're no longer friends. My mom, as an ex-teacher, took out a red pen, corrected all the spelling mistakes and grammatical mistakes, and mailed it right back to her. I love that. I love that. I think I've seen one where a girl did that to her ex who had cheated on her. Like he sent her a level. He sent her a letter because she blocked him on everything, and then she did that and corrected and just sent it back. I wish I was this clever. I really do. I would have done that to somebody, 100%. Not that anyone ever sent me a letter. No one cares to send me letters. Let's be real. I wear hearing aids, and a girl in my high school math class used to make fun of me. I had said 2 words to her and gave her no reason to do it. She was just being evil. I recorded her mocking my hearing loss on my phone and played it for her parents. They took the new car they just bought her back to the dealership, as they should have. There's nothing more disappointing as a parent, I'm sure. Okay, that's a lie. I'm sure there's many more things that are just as disappointing, but then finding out like your kid is a bully. Oh, if I had kids and I got that phone call and I heard that recording of my kid bullying someone for a hear, that would destroy me. That would have I not raised you right. Oh, that would kill me. Ooh, pumpkin. Speaking of pumpkin, it's almost fall. Anyways, I had a friend whose pumpkin fall display at the end of his driveway would be run over by the neighborhood jerk. Happened every year. My friend decided to put a stop to it. He withdrew money from his savings account so he would have enough to buy the largest pumpkin he could find, along with several large bags of Quickcrete. Filled that puppy up and made a really pretty display. Now I don't know what Quickcrete is, but I have a feeling that it's concrete and it just dries quick. The jack beep broke the axle of his shoddy car when he hit that pumpkin. Could not drive away. My friend had his car towed away too. I knew it. That's actually It's pretty genius. No one would suspect a thing. You would full on drive to hit it if you were like a shitty person and that was your motive. You would not suspect that a pumpkin is filled with cement. All right, everybody. That's all I got. I got some petty revenge. That's it. Cheers to that. Cheers to petty revenge, everybody. Stay classy out there. Stay sassy. And I'll see you tomorrow.